This is the former home of Liao Shi. In 1950, Liao Shi bought a house at 10 Naishifu, Fengshang, Hutang, Dongshang District. This is a common Si Heiwan with 19 rooms covering about 300 square meters. In front of the courtyard is a 5-colored wooden screen in a jar. Behind the screen is a 3-sided courtyard, which forms the main part of the residence. The main room on the north side is divided into 3 parts. The central part's living room, east wing bedroom and painting studio of Miss Hu Jiqing Li, Lo Shi's wife. Lo Shi himself selected the west wing to use as his bedroom and study. The 2 persimmon trees in the yard were personally planted by Lo Shi in the spring of 1953. Every year there would be lots of flowers blooming in all seasons, and especially chrysanthemums in the winter. The family dubbed the residence Red Persimmon Yard. Living room, Li Shi's study bedroom, Hu Yiqing's studio and bedroom, kitchen, dining room, bedroom of Liao Shi's daughters, bedroom of Liao Shi's son, toilet, utility room, doorkeeper room. I don't know anything about him.
法国联军攻进北京后，老舍的家遭到了意大利军人劫掠。当时才1岁半的老舍，因为生子而幸免于难。
Biographies. Displaying a large quantity of valuable books, photographs, manuscripts, personal possessions. From his time here in the Hutang off Dengshiku Street. And speaking of culture in Beijing, one should always think of Lo Shi, and Beijingers vividly described by the famous writer Cheng Shi, Hunu, Grandpa Chi, Da Chi Bo, Boss Wang, Cheng Si Yi, Madman Cheng. Lo Shi belongs to Beijing, to China, and also the world. His works and charisma have opened a door to truth, kindness, and beauty. How can a man live without spending time in vain? Let us find out in the world of Lo Shi. Born in Beijing, I was fatherless since my father died when I was 3. I don't have an emperor for the dynasty collapse. Without father and emperor, I was particularly filial and respectful to my mother, reading superficially though extensively from childhood. I have laid a solid foundation for teaching after studying at a teacher's college. This looks like the area I was in yesterday. Wahai Lake is up here, right? This is Beehai Park. Forbidden City's there. If not for the May 4th movement, I would have had lived my life this way, running a primary school diligently, looking after my mother filially, and marrying and having children normally, but never thinking of turning to literature. Some of these have English translations down below. Wine flask and books he owned mainly. Beijing is my hometown, but in the past 7 years I have been living either in Jinan or Qingdao. Luckily they are not far from each other, and I have loved ones and familiar places in both places. They always put me in a dilemma, making it hard for me to figure out which is preferred. Translations. Lu Tu Sheng Ji, Zhou Ji Yue.
职校长的第2年，爆发了五四运动。他曾说
1899 to 1966. Displaying a large quantity of valuable books, photographs, manuscripts, personal possessions, lifetime and creative experience of Lo Shi, lecturing in the United States and the people's artist, toiling through the wind and the rain. All I have is a pen used to make a living and a weapon, also to fight against the Japanese invaders from Qingdao to Jinan, from Jinan to Wuhan, then Chongqing. This is called exile to me. It's also bitterness, poverty, excitement. Amid battle against the invaders, it is the wind and rain I went through. When I was in Shanghai, I went to a museum for the provincial government in Korea. They had a nice map that showed the Korean government's set up in China during the Japanese invasion of World War II, and they followed the same route as the Beijing government, or the Chinese nationalist Republican governments fleeing into the interior from the Japanese. We should be aware that we belong to the world and are part of the world. We must help our American friends really know about China and Chinese culture. Where's that? The Yellow Storm. Lao Shaw. Is that his anglicized name? Translation of Shi Tong Tang. Drum singers. After returning to Beijing, I had been busy reading and writing. As chairman of the Beijing Federation of Literature and Art Circles, I had so much to do that I had little time to handle my private affairs. Even if I had the talent and knowledge of the ancient historians such as Sima Qian and Bangu, I couldn't speak it all. My deep love for the new China is beyond description. They have an audio guide, it looks like. Living room, here arranged Lo Shi's sofa, tea table, curio shelves, long table round, carved hardwood desk stool, other items. Hosted a lot of famous artists and Chinese and foreigner friends. Lao Shi's writing desk, hardwood desk inlaid with marble, eyeglass, fountain pen, ink bottle, ashtray, reading lamp, radio, desk calendar. It's a studio. Ji Qing, that's his wife, I guess. That's it. I'm gonna head now to the National Museum of Art.